walk in your garden and your tomato plant suddenly looks stripped of leaves, whole branches are gone, it seems like it happened literally overnight. If you start looking closely, you might spot a large green caterpillar hiding among the stems. This insect is called the tomato hornworm. Today we're going to talk about how to identify them, why they can cause serious damage to tomato plants, and how gardeners can deal with them. All right, so let's talk about identifying this fat green little punk. To be honest, I kind of just explained how to identify these caterpillars. Okay, tomato hornworms can get 2, 3, 4 inches long. They're fat and they are incredibly destructive and very hungry. So if you see one, you have to handle it immediately. You do not wait at all. They'll have stripes down their backs and they have a very noticeable, unique, usually a red-shaped horn or hook. I call it a hook, but it's a horn at the end of its tail. The side that the horn is on is not the face. The other side is the face of these things. All right, and the horn, even though it looks intimidating, it's completely harmless. The one advantage that these things have is that the green that they are is very, very, very perfect to camouflage them amongst your tomato plants. So you have to really be paying attention and looking for the telltale signs of these things being in your garden. The adult stage of the hornworm is the hawk moth. It's a large gray moth that lays eggs on the tomato plants. Now, why do these things matter as a gardener to you? It's really simple, really simple. If they are left unchecked, they can decimate your tomato plants very quickly. Now, I'm not saying literally overnight, but they can absolutely start coming in hard on your tomato plants and getting those things, getting your plants taken out. One thing about the tomato hornworm is even though the name is tomato hornworm, they can affect any of the nightshade family. So eggplants, tomatoes, peppers. I have had hornworms on my peppers. That is 100% true. So just because it's called a tomato hornworm does not mean that's all they eat. Anything in the nightshade family. So if you're growing one of the three or all three like I'm doing that I just said, you need to be out here checking and looking for the signs, which we'll go over in just a second. So the biggest sign that you're going to notice immediately if you have these in your garden is the very tops of your plants are going to be stripped down. The branches are going to look like they've been eaten, like I said in the very beginning. Leaves will not be at the top of the branches. You can absolutely tell the difference of a healthy tomato plant and one that has a hornworm around or has visited that tomato plant. You can't miss it if you are paying attention to your plants. Now, one real quick, easy way of finding these things is get a black light, come out at night with your black light and shine it everywhere. They glow in the dark. They light up like a neon light in the dark under the black light. So what I do is twice a week, I come out, especially since I have so many tomatoes. Those are all indeterminates, and all the tomatoes right back here behind me. I come out twice a week with the black light and I shine it everywhere, looking and hoping I'm not gonna see anything glowing. If you see it glowing, handle it immediately. Do not be like, oh, I'll get it tomorrow morning. No, deal with it immediately. Now, if you see a tomato hornworm, a lot of people will say, just give them to your chickens. Well, I don't have chickens, and you might not have chickens. If you do have chickens, give your chickens a nice treat. Someone like me living in an HOA, I don't have chickens. So I handpick them off and dispatch them in the way that I see fit. Quick, get rid of them, be done with them, don't even think about them. Now, another way that you can handle tomato hornworms is you can plant companion plant with your tomatoes. A few that you can plant really, simply: dill, alyssum, basil. Let them go to flower. They will bring in predatory wasps. The wasps, if they find them, will do this right here to a tomato hornworm. And if you see one like this, cut the branch that the tomato hornworm is on, isolate it, and let the larva of the predatory wasp, which you're seeing, those are those little white rice-looking egg sacs, let them hatch. The larva is going to go down into the hornworm and kill the hornworm from the inside out. Now look, nature is savage. It's just part of nature. Just let it be. It is what it is. But that's a few ways you can handle a tomato hornworm. So when it comes to tomato hornworms, are they a friend or a foe? Y'all, they are a foe. Foe, foe, foe. Capital foe, 1,000 font, bold, underlined. They are a foe. If you see them, deal with them immediately. So as I'm looking at these tomato plants, you see tomatoes are already starting to ripen. I do not see any signs of a tomato hornworm at all on any of these tomato plants. Again, if there was one, say on this branch right here, the entire top of this branch, all these leaves would be gone. Most of this branch right here would be gone. You can completely tell the difference if you're paying attention. So on that note, everyone, I hope you all got something out of this video. Hope you learned something. If you did, do me the 5 favors: share, like, comment, hype. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. And y'all take care. May God continue to bless each and every one of you, your tomato games, your gardens, everything to do with the journey that you're on in gardening. And I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.